going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go! That's a terrible start because I missed my controller entirely. God, I hate this controller. I need to switch this controller out, put a different controller in. I think that should do the trick. Oh, and I did not split, so say 27 seconds, but that splits off. It's more like I saved 30 seconds.
Before you go, I must tell you about the soul shards. And your final battle.
Part of me misses being able to see if I get a skip here or not, or sorry, a glitch here or not. But that's on the 360 version of this game. I'm playing this on Xemu, the Xbox original emulator. And found out, as soon as I tried to do any door hopping, I found out that you cannot do any door hopping. There is one skip you can still do. You can still do the bullet skip, but it is quite tedious. I'd have to spend some time figuring it out, sorry. And then weigh in as to whether or not that's worthwhile versus what am I doing? Versus doing the bullet fight normally. I'm gonna lose a couple of seconds here. We're just gonna start a second. We are playing on IME good. I should have checked that before I started the run. Okay, 13 is not bad. So I can handle that. I can handle 13 there. I didn't get blocked there. That's really good. That's usually a spot where I get blocked. And I'm not walking properly. You're going to see a bit of funny walking. My controller, the left thumbstick is a little bit funky. So if I press forward at a certain angle, it will not recognize the full movement forward. It will have like a stunted movement forward. So I will... It feels a bit off of this. I am using level 5 character. Good thing about doing this here is I don't have to do a shop here. Actually, no, I do. I need to get rid of the fire. I'm gonna screw myself over there. So this is another thing is I didn't have to use any potions in, and I still need to pick up those 2 potions and maybe do a duplication at some point and to make sure I duplicate like 12 mana potions or blue potions or will potions, I should say. That's what they're called in this game. And like maybe 20 health potions. And I like it brings me joy knowing that regardless of what happens here, Vasek still likes to glitch out. I'm just gonna buy 3 of them. Right, I've already got 4 potions. So yeah, I think the idea here will be to duplicate. Actually no, it's not worthwhile duplicating any health potions at all because I'm not going to be able to use them. What's going to be worthwhile duplicating is the Rod of Miracles. So I want to probably duplicate like 10 Rod of Miracles. Okay, you see, there you go. There's the walk I'm talking about. Oh shit, that's not good. And it's doing it there as well. So yeah, my thumbstick's a bit buggered on this controller. Usually I play games that don't require like a really big toll on the thumbstick. I'm not even sure exactly what I did to it because none of my other thumbsticks have this issue. Only 5. That's good. Never mind, I got hit by that and immediately have to use a raised amulet. Please stop getting in the way. That's one thing that really annoys me about enemies in this game, is that they don't necessarily, especially at the start, they don't necessarily just fight you. They will get in the way, really. That is bad timing. That is bad timing. I should probably put splits on all the rooms at the start of the game here as well. I've got splits of all the other rooms near the end. but not here. I guess because it's pretty... Oh, that's good. I guess it's pretty similar here regardless. Alright, so far so good. Had a couple hiccups. But that is why we put on the raised dead amulet. So it's actually good to know, for trial and error there, that if I run into one of those little fireball thingies, if they hit me, I'm dead in one hit. It's a one hit KO. So I'm now down to 2 raised dead amulets, I think, so... Oh, sorry, 1 maybe. I need to cheat that. 1, yeah, so I gotta be careful. Means I can die one more time and I'm good. I can revive myself. Oh, please do not. This is why I still... Oh, it's rubbish. Alright, well... Please do not, I'm begging you. Right now is not the time. Sake of speed, I've got to keep trying to go, but I am run death's door. If I get KO'd again, and I... Please don't, no, don't crab walk now. Now is not the time to crab walk, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we are getting the worst of all the worlds right now. Don't hit me. Poison fuck me over. Poison just annihilates my opportunity. Scary. That was scary. So there's a bit of an extra edge to the nightmare mode. So all I need to do is go quickly grab the...
I'll show you the way out.
Bit of push. What I might do, as soon as I pick up these items... I think the idea will be to quickly save the game. Ooh, if those hit me, I'm dead. Okay. Save game. I'm gonna lose time for this, but I need to do it. So I can just quickly load, main menu and load. Alright. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse my language. Okay, so now that I've saved, I'm gonna be right all at the beginning of the area, yeah. So I can tell from the fact that I'm gonna kill someone. Oh my god, please stop. I'm not gonna kill anyone. Can't get hit by absolutely anything related to machinery or anything in this room or any of the rooms, because that's an instant death. Thing is that everything's reloaded. Dodge that, nice. I need that bowman to fire and miss, cool. These spiders just stay away, cool. I need these spiders to not be annoying, thank you. Oh my god, please move out of the way. Back over here. Oh, that was so close. So all that time save that I just had, I've probably already lost it, so this is bad. Yeah, real close. Good thing I picked up on that maneuver. Okay, not doing this properly at all. I should already be ready to load in a character, but I'm not, so... Please, thank you. Oh, I'm duping that 3. Continue. Also need to load in Oh, the wrong button. There we go. Okay, this is a real bad start to the run. No more health potions. I do not need them because they're going to be a waste of time in a moment. That should be more than enough. 6. 4. 18. I'm not doing this right at all. Okay. Should be 10 and 18. 10 and 18. No. 16. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're a long way behind now. Not good. I'm gonna keep pushing because 52, 48. Oh my god, I'm so far behind thanks to that one death. Shows how well optimized the run already is. Look how far behind. Well, sorry, 2 deaths. Not 1 death. It'll be 192, so that should be enough. Going a bit overboard, but let's do this. You like what I'm doing? What? If you know I'm wondering, my girlfriend's right behind me gaming, just watching me just basically cheat. Right, Constitution +1 permanently. Now I should basically not be able to die. Might be a little overboard. Oh, just about pressed the wrong button there. 36. Oh crap, I haven't got enough Rod of Fires. This is terrible. This is really terrible. Now I have enough. I'm already behind on the bullet fight. Jesus Christ, I might just have to restart the run. You fucking asshole, Bullet. Are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking the piss? But you're taking the piss. Lovely. Okay, so Bullet does this thing that it likes to do sometimes where it will just run into a fucking wall despite the fact that there's a clear path towards me. I was hoping to get a good PB that I feel like I could post tonight. And I don't want to post that other one given the fact that I didn't speak for half of it. And also because it's pretty average, but I might just have to post that as something to work with. Oh my god, and the controllers, the inputs aren't quite inputting what I'm trying to do. Yes, sometimes it's just ignoring my fucking input. Okay, hopefully the angle is correct, it is. Okay. So we're still a minute and 18 seconds behind, but we managed to get a personal best. Let's go. Something, I'll take it. If I do the control part right, I can probably be back under a minute behind. After that though, it gets pretty tight for a little bit. Main thing is if I just make sure to pay attention to what I'm doing, and also to the amount of rods of fire that I have. Just because, by the way, this is a cutscene skip there. If you run through the middle of that little area that I bypassed there, you will run into a cutscene trigger, and it will show off these trolls to you. Oh my god, 33 damage, did nothing there. Perfect. Right, so I'm not really in trouble. I should hopefully not need to... Yeah. That still does a lot of damage, jeez, okay. So it looks like physical attacks. Regular, everyday physical attacks don't really do much. Okay, 43, it's still a bit... It's okay, I got Rod of Miracle there. As you can see, Rod of Miracle heals me 999, both HP and willpower. Very handy item to have in something of nightmare difficulty. He did it twice! Lol, that's amazing. That makes me very happy in the pants. Oh, please throw it the right way. Please throw it the right... Okay, no, we got him anyway. Can't be too mad about that. Oh my god, please. Throw it the right way. 16. Our roll count's still good. Alright, we're getting some really good throws here. Considering, yeah, we can get that really easily. One more troll. Easiest troll kill ever. Alrighty. How are we? Okay. It's not quite a minute. I could have been under a minute, but the trolls started trolling me. Who would have known the trolls were starting to troll me? We got a personal best though, that's nice.
Or have you done that
And cool.
Nice.
Just gotta wait for the text here to confirm that we actually have killed all of the trolls. Because if not, you'll get told to go kill the trolls and you have to kill all of them again. It just respawns them all.
Would have been back by now. After you get the treasury key, go see Rick. And hey, if you actually find
So I actually want to need a test here.
have a little work for you.
I mean, I doubt it will work, but who knows. Alright. So we're going to be about a minute behind for the next little while, so that's going to be okay. There's not much I can do about that. Probably have a little bit better maneuvering than the first run, but the main thing is just making sure I don't have a worse run through this area. And I've got to use at least one rod of fire. And actually I'll do that. There's going to be a troll up around the corner here standing in the doorway. He's a fat asshole. So he's just standing right there. And he died straight away, that one. Okay, not good. Please turn around. I'm actually trying to hit the barrels. It's really hard to tell, but I'm trying to turn around and hit the barrels there. I think partially because of this controller and partially because if you're in a fight, the game likes to lock you on enemies. I'm timing that horribly. No! That's not good. That is not good at all. And I'm getting slow menus as well. It's not good at all. This is not good. So I'm going to be probably about a minute and 10 seconds behind now. Instead of just like a minute or so. I'm spamming A. I don't know if you can hear that. I might can hear it a little bit, but... A minute and 2 seconds. Okay. I lost half a second. That's not bad. Okay. Alright, now I've got a bit of time here to just chill. Gonna go meet Rick, the shopkeeper. You can meet earlier than this point. In which, if you haven't gone to Dragon's Tankard, he'll tell you to go there and meet the rogues.
I offered to disclose the way to a group of rogues recently, in return for completing a relatively simple
Just gotta
task, but
wait
they
through
weren't
this,
up to it.
and then I'm
The
gonna
Crimson
purchase
Star
an
gang,
item
some
called
such
Warpstone. I'm
thing.
gonna
Lost their
purchase
whole
about 5 of
fleet
them.
here.
I only
But
need
see
3,
you're more
but
skilled
just
than
in
they
case
are.
something goes
I'd
wrong.
say you have a far better chance of reaching these portals
Done this
than
properly,
most,
actually I should have
but
enough
you'll
just for
need
the
to
free.
understand the dangers of doing so.
And I'm gonna use a
They were
very
created by a
specific
wizard named Caden. He harnessed their powers
I
to
basically
create different gems and became
use a very
mighty and
specific
savage
technique, I
hunter.
guess. I
They are
apologize, I
called
stuttered,
the
but
best warriors to take arms
basically
against
a technique where I go and grab the item. I'm going to go do a bunch of fetch quests here. So I'm going to go grab the item. I'm going to save and load to start back at the start of the area, and then going to use this warpstone that I'm about to buy, and I'm going to use it to walk back here instead of having to run all the way back here. Just makes it faster.
But the portals still remain.
And how warpstones work is you can go to like a physical save point in the game instead of pressing start and saving through the start menu, or saving through the pause menu, I should say. So the warpstone allows me just to warpstone. I've not got enough money. Okay, sorry, we got gloves. I knew we had something there. Buy 4 of them just to make sure, and then we're gonna go to the next area. And I'm just gonna remember to set up to use the warpstone. On fire, on miracles, I want warpstone. There it is. Treasure right here. So you can't really see it. Maybe you kind of can. You was on for like a frame, but there's a physical save point at the start of the area there. Oh my god, what's going on? Why does it feel like I'm not? Oh, my movement's actually buggered. That's not faster at all. Okay, that explains that. That's not a new thing. That's just maybe I'm dropping frames or something. I'm still moving faster, but oh, I don't know why I'm getting so worked up. They can't kill me. It's very unlikely they'll kill me. Alright, now, since I've got the warpstone in my hand, I'm going to press B to use it, and you'll see a little portal. Cool. Saved 8 seconds. Nice. It's another
You found the
gold,
scepter.
basically.
Excellent work.
Rainbow.
3 scepters remain. I believe
So I picked up an item there called the Tome of the Pupil. That's the one. There we go. I forgot the name of it for a second. I picked up an item called Tome of the Pupil. That gives me plus 10 move points, basically. So I'm just going to get this thing come up here. There we go. And then I'm going to close saved character because I've got it here. Tome of the Pupil gives me 10 level up points. So I need 22 level up points here to unlock 2 specific moves. We're going to upgrade, sorry, we're going to upgrade Avid Pursuit, and then we're going to unlock a new move. And I'm doing this wrong. There we go. So I think I've done that right. I've got 4. So this one. Going to save. I'm getting really slow on menus. I think the emulator is struggling a little bit, so my CPU is probably struggling. So that's something I gotta do addressed. So I've done this right, so that's 15, 15, speed 20. And just need to grab 2 more. Shift 22, there we go. Have pursuit upgrade, frenzy. Then I'm going to go to continue on with our adventure. Save 12 seconds there, nice. So now I've got Ever Pursuit 2. You're going to notice immediately that I run a lot faster. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong fucking spot. Okay, good. I'm going to go through the barracks. Going to do the same thing here. We did it in the treasury. I'm going to go grab whatever items I need. So I've got a particular item I need to do a fetch quest for. That is the save point / warping point that I mentioned. So I need to grab this officer key. The officer... Game's trolling me. That's the first time that's happened there. I think in a while at least. Alright, Pursuit number 2. You can see I'm a lot faster. Don't spit at me, thank you. We go into the secret area. I'm going to pick up a very pivotal item, and it won't let me. That's weird. Throwing Axe of Ruin. It deals, I think, up to 75 hit points of damage. Base damage, I should say. And on top of that, of course, depending on how much strength you have, that affects the amount of damage you do as well. And also, it's a homing missile. It is a homing missile. You throw it and it homes in whatever you throw it at. So I think I lost a bit of time there. Yeah, half a second. That's fine. We're gaining back time. That's the main thing.
Excellent work.
So this particular one, we're going to jump back through the portal and then cross across the area, because where we ran all the way back down the other to the entrance of Castle Pelor. The next area we're going to is at the entrance of Castle Pelor, so I'm just going to go run all the way back there. What I am going to do before that is an item duplication. 20's probably not enough, so I'm going to jump that up to 25. I've got some killing I need to do, and whilst Throwing Axe of Ruin typically does more damage, it tends to just fly off in whatever random direction. And there are a lot of enemies in the Church of Pelor, which is the next area I'm going to. Just see, we go back into the barracks area. And you see that's where I entered the barracks from. Got a bunch of enemies here. Enemies will just randomly spawn. They're not really a threat. And you see the Church of Pelor areas right across from the barracks area. So we enter into here. I'm going to take the items that we just duplicated. Trusty Rod of Fire. And we're going to go throw it at some Fulu-ass Mind Flayers. And I've already screwed this up. So a combination of Frenzy for attacks, damage, and speed. I don't know where the other... There he is, right there. Cool. It used up a bit more than I was hoping. I'm already down to 9. Is that what that said? I'm already down to 9. Okay, that's not good. By the way, the enemies you see chasing me right now, they suck. They suck. Big, diggly. That is not the way you should be throwing, sir. Where are you throwing? I am losing time. Thanks to bad throws. Cool. I've got one left. That didn't even do damage somehow. Like, please, why? It's taking a big shit on itself. So I'm going to lose time here again because of this nonsense. This area sucks, by the way. As you can tell, it just won't load in nicely. Losing frames. I can't do anything. I'm struggling to even menu. Excuse you, that's not what you're using. Oh my god, and now I'm being slow. So yeah. This area sucks. This room's not so bad, but I'm struggling to do my throws properly. Please stand still. Okay, I might be back on time here, but I should be... Oh, okay, this game's playing my nerves. It is playing with me right now. It's trying to troll me. So this game likes to have enemies just go stand in front of you for no reason. Like, they should have run up to you and attack you, right? But they won't do that. They'll wait just a split second, and then they'll attack you, and it's purely just to troll you. It is incredibly frustrating to deal with. So because of how bad this split was on the first run, I should be basically back on even. That's how because that last Church of Pelor I did was absolutely awful. I just need to find my wallstone. There we go. Yeah, 45-second gold. It's not not easy, not hard, sorry, in that area.
Sectors and one to go.
Alrighty.
The last shall be the most difficult. It is somewhere in the dungeon below, but I am not certain where. This key will get you into the dungeon. I'd suggest you stock up before you go.
So now we've done all of the fetch quests, or we've done most of them. This is still just basically a bunch of fetch quests. So, got the dungeon key, go straight into the dungeon. This is where usually on the 360 you just run up to the store hop over it, and you're into the dungeon area. As you can see, I'm half an hour through this run. I'm about 20 minutes behind the Xbox 360 world record pace. That's how much faster this run is on Xbox 360 thanks to door hopping. Door hopping also allows us to completely skip bullet, which you can kind of skip bullet here, but I found it at the moment, at least when I've tried it, to be so incredibly inconsistent that it's not worth going for. Alright. This could get really annoying. Please change. I'm actually trying to change moves there. What about Warcry? I don't need it. Managed to squeeze through there. What Warcry does on the fighter is he lets out a big bellowing rage, basically farts, and paralyzes the enemies around him. They can't handle the stink. Okay, I'm not doing this properly, but we're all good. Enemies can barely hit me. This is one of the areas where I'd thought on Nightmare be a pain in the bum, but it's not really. I need to pick up this item, got the mark of the guards, and then I'm just going to save spam, I guess. I'm just going to abuse the fact that I can save and load and be back at the start of the area and have all the items that I need. All the quest items and whatnot that I picked up, I still have them. And I can just go to wherever I need to go. Because getting through the dungeon area otherwise would be a massive pain in the bum. Those big blind creatures, they have a big like wave-like attack that they shoot out of their mouth. Like a wave breath. That paralyzes you. Well, it doesn't paralyze you, it slows you. And that is really annoying. We obviously don't want to have to deal with that in a speedrun. As you can see, the Dark Elves are all a pain in the bum. They are genuinely one of the most annoying characters in the game. I say skeletons are up there, but skeletons are slow. Whereas the elves can be quick, and some of them can cast. The warrior dudes can... They can use potions that basically give them haste. Can you please move out of the way? Yeah, come out here. I need you to come out here and attack. Thank you. Okay. This doorway is horrible. No! Please, out of the way. You, all stop. You, all stop. Oh, why are you... I really hate this area, and I've been slowed. Lovely. Please do not block the doorway. Thank you. Door's locked from the inside. I'm on the inside. Let me through. Oh my god. I ran the wrong side of that creature. I can't even remember the name of it. Starts with an R. Alright, so I got all 4 Jawed Scepters. Just go straight to this door. When you're playing this game casually, I think what you mean to do is to go to the save area and go back to Rick and speak to him, and he'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you got all the scepters. Go once you get here, you can open up the portal and go back to him after beating a boss here." Then we're about to do it. Alright, so I'll make as many. I'll duplicate as many of the axes as I can. That's not what I want. This is the problem with using a keyboard. I'm not used to this at all, and the layout is very literal. I'm pressing A on the keyboard to use A on the equivalent of A or X if you're on PlayStation on the controller. Oh no, I did not. I'm making this very hard for myself. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Okay, it's gonna be another pour. I didn't even split for dungeons. What am I doing? I need to skip that split. Oops. We're back ahead. That's good. It's the fact that I'm here moaning about this and I'm still in the dungeons thingy. It's 48. So got up to 72. I think I'm either at the upper limit. Might be at the upper limit here. We're going to go up to... that'd be 96. Need more potions. I need way more raised amulets. Save. Cool. Lose a bit of time here intentionally. Get rid of that. Right. Time for... So if I've done that correctly, that should hit. And we still have Frenzy on, nice. Short, skippable cutscene there. We just survived the Beholder, that's good. We're not going to survive that. We're screwing up the throws a little bit here. Feels so slow, but it's because I'm getting lag. There we go. Alright, so the split for the dungeons was a 36 something, so I think we're a bit quite far ahead. So 36 thrown axes, that's pretty good. And grab all these potions, because I will need them. And then before I go in, we're just going to do another Rod of Miracles. So I'm going to get an item here that's going to help me deal with poison. There's a lot of poison in this area. It starts cutscene, talking to Angelina Jolie, the Snake Girl. She gives us an item called the Serpent's Ring. So that, I think, if I recall, increases our HP regeneration and helps to prevent poison. It's not very effective against poison, but having that little bit of help is good. I mean, if you need to, you can just sell it later on. But I don't usually end up selling it, because the next time I go for a shop, I should have already picked up a shitload of money from a boss fight that will pay for what I need. Ouchie. 68. There we go.
I am so grateful I found you. The Armada has stolen the crown of the
So we're going to get told about a potential fetch quest you can do here.
Our priestess draws her power
So we're going to go
and the crown allows her to
to...
channel that power. You must find the crown and return it
I'm going to go to the treetops, if I've done fought correctly. Sorry, no, the Inner Sanctum. I'm going to go to there. Take a bit of damage. No, you're not doing that to me. No. You better fucking move. I better be able to get through. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Oh, I'll take another death here. Yep. Lovely. And then he gets me straight away. See, I talked about poison. It's, yeah, pretty fucking bad here. I think I'll still be poisoned in this next area too. I'm not entirely certain. I'm not, thank God. Oh, fuck you. Really? Alright, I've got potions. I need to use one here anyway, but that's just fucking annoying. God damn it. Alright, so... Right now I'm just going to go hit a bunch of plates to bring up a bridge. Do not do that. Usually that enemy doesn't do that, but decided that it wanted to do that. It wanted to be annoying. Alright, didn't have to use... Oh. Throw out the throwing axe of ruin there just in case I needed to start throwing some. Should be okay here. These enemies like to follow. It's a pain in the bum, but we should be okay. This is a freebie. So as it says there, we need to hit the pressure plates to raise the lift. It's going to create a walkway for us to go to the main area. What I actually should do here is this. There we go. Run all the way around, go to this pressure plate. This is another area where door hopping is so much faster, but oh, we got through that problem, that's good. Because if you go through this area on either all bosses or all quests on the 360, you just go straight to the gates that we're just standing next to at the moment. Can you get out of the way, please, sir? Oh my goodness, and now these two are blocking me. Good. That was better than I was expecting that to turn out. So we've got some spikes around the corner here. 154 damage. I can eat that. I can deal with 154 damage. 149. Easy as. These guys shouldn't block me. Got some lag as well. I hope that is just purely on my gameplay and on the emulator. But feel free to let me know if there's issues on the stream, because I did check earlier when I was also recording with OBS at the same time, and as at the same time as streaming with OBS, and there were no visual issues that I could see. Nothing wrong. I need you to go away. Oh, I've got the wrong thing prompt up. Oh my god, I just managed to push through. That is unusual. I tell you, okay, now the one singular dude just stops me somehow. Cool story, bro. Ah, very stressful. Oh, and I nearly forgot to... Okay, we're 30 seconds behind this next split, apparently. Okay, that's not good. And this is a bad area to be running through, too. Oh, really? I literally looked over to my splits for a second, and that guy decided to sidestep in front of me. 2 potions. The one guy I was trying to hit that with decided that he would just be out of range. Cool. It's a cool story, bro. Thanks for the terrible luck. The guy standing right next to him got to hit as well, so it wasn't out of range, it was just bad luck. Okay, we didn't get hit by the poison, that's good. Ooh, come on now. Do not block me, do not block me, do not block me, do not block me. I'm literally just trying to outrun the poison. Okay. Why did you not go back? I put you back. Okay. This is very tense. Once again, a great reason as to why door hopping is very good. Oh my god, please. Can't afford to take too many DFCX, so I'm gonna have to stop and duplicate more raised dead amulets. Oh, please. Why must you move like that? You see what I mean when I said earlier about enemies just getting in your way? They won't attack you, they will just get in your way. And they'll wait until like a certain point. Please. See what I mean? They're not attacking, they're just getting in the way. And then once they've encircled me, that's when they'll attack. So I don't know if that's by the design. Okay, I think I got hit by an arrow there. That's by design, I think, but it's really annoying. Please. Okay. I'm not getting hit by that one, thank goodness. Did I accidentally change splits or something? No, the beholder's still 3644, so I haven't accidentally changed splits. It's just that I'm doing fucking poorly. So I'm 2 minutes behind. 3 minutes behind. Here I thought I was doing really well. That, please, just thank you. Okay, seriously, you changed then, but you don't want to change earlier when I actually try to change. That is crazy. That is crazy. Damn. Oh, and I still... What? I saved time? Why is that a golden split? Something's not right. Actually, I know why, because the previous segment was untimed. So, really? What did I even get hit by? Random damage, just out of nowhere. Knockout, out of nowhere. Right. Oh, okay. I'm in the wrong fucking split. Something's gone very wrong there, and I've forgotten the split somewhere. That's why that's appearing as is.
I knew you would. I am weak.
So we're in the inner sanctum right now.
But guard yourself.
Okay, so we are actually ahead.
Will Bodhi be with you?
Or we're at least even. I did something very wrong there. Oops. Okay, so one more item to up here before I go do the airfact boss fight. I'm gonna throw as many of these. I'm gonna drop it down a bit because I think I've already got like 50 of them. Duplicate a bunch of these and duplicate a bunch of these. Shouldn't need too many of them, and I'll just do like 5 of these. Not that I should need them, but just the wrong button. Lovely, good job, me. Okay, so we're here just by just under a minute. Okay. Oh, he's already flying. Yeah, so I get that hit in and he flies away. I think that's what's supposed to happen there. Can I get killed by this attack? No. Rip. I can't buy that one though. Okay. As you can see, the theme of the airfact boss fight is that it's when it flies I can't hit it, and when it covers itself I also can't hit it. So by intentionally dying at certain points I can manipulate the airfact. I'm not taking enough damage. That's unfortunate. So by taking enough damage and dying I can manipulate the airfact, how long that it does that animation for. So I can mess with the FX animations and in general whatever it's doing by intentionally dying to certain like boulders here, for example, that it's dropping on me. So maybe this will be low enough HP, hopefully. Not quite. Just too much. Okay, this will be enough though. So if I do this right, I should have enough time to... Nope, he went straight away. Okay, that's not normal. Okay, we still got it in though. We saved 5 seconds as well, nice. And so getting money, we got a helmet. That's not what I wanted there. Did I level up? No, I didn't level up. Okay. The FX usually meant to be dropping money there with that bit of armor. You get a bit of scale armor combined with money, and it decided to drop another bit of armor instead of money.
There you are. Londra's missing. She was showing me her new amulet and she just
So to go back over that. Also, by the way, split's gonna be messed up here as well. I've missed one of the rooms. So the metalworks isn't the actual name of the area. It's the name of the general area, but I put it in as the first area. So it just says proceed to the metalworks. So the name is technically right, but so I'm gonna go from the metalworks, the smelters, to a third location, and then to dye or something. I'm getting that wrong. I'm forgetting it. But I've missed one of the area names, so the splits are going to be messed up. I'm probably going to mess up the splits. I'm going to probably be like, oh wait, I'm already on the red dragon split. That's not right. Yeah. So just going over the effect again. The main gimmick is intentionally dying to affect how long the effect tries to hide itself, tries to block attack. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry bro, I didn't mean to attack you. So we try and run through the crack there. Literally, like, there's a little crack on the floor there you can see that tells us what line we want to run to not take damage here, because these things do a lot of damage. And the gimmick with this area, with this set of areas, is that we're going to grab 5 diamonds. 4 of them you could just grab off the ground. They're just lying around. Okay, if I've done that right, metalworks. So 0.3 a second there. Seriously, a little bit finicky. Rings of fire. Yeah, that's all good. I've timed this right. Oh, fantastic. Still maintained a bit of extra momentum. So I'm going to go from here into the smelters, I think, if I've done this right. The cooling room. Okay, now we've done the smelters. The cooling room is what I'm missing. So this is the cooling room, and then I've got die cast. So the die cast split is wrong, and there's no cooling room split. So I should probably address what I'm doing. If I hit right trigger on the controller. Oh shit! I'm nearly dead. If I hit right trigger on the controller, it brings up that little menu that you see that it keeps popping up. It's called slow-mo menu. And when you first play this game and you pull that menu up, the game will slow down. You can just turn that off and the menu still works. Oh my god. And it's just like basically like a little quick menu. But when you hit the quick menu, as you can see here, it affects what I'm doing. So I use that to do what's called an animation cancel. You'll have noticed that throughout the run, whenever I'm throwing stuff, I am immediately hitting that. You're going to see it in a minute here. I immediately hit right trigger to cancel out whatever animation I'm doing in order to basically do another throw real quick. Will allow us to get some really quick kills here. So hopefully if I do this right, I should only have to throw like 5 or 6 of these. There's an enemy here. Ooh, I did not want him to be seeing me. Actually, don't know. Please walk out of that. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna let frenzy up. Please don't. So that took way too long. Another thrown axe of run. That's funny. Okay. So guys, the cage key. We're gonna rescue Laundra, who's I forget her name, Lidda, we saw earlier, ask us to save Laundra before we enter this area. As you play through, you can go speak to these two later on, and I believe you get an item called the Ring of Rings. Really good item, really good ring. We don't want it in the speedrun though. We have no use for it in the speedrun. So, 5 diamonds found, Laundra's rescued, and I've also got a level up, so I'm going to do this level up quickly, get it out of the way. I've got 52 axes. So I'm going to get through to the boss room up ahead, and then I'm going to... I'm just trying to pay attention. I've got a bunch of golems here that are going to stomp on me and do like 200 damage, and it's going to hurt. So I'm going to try and dodge them. Okay, we're good. That one tried to spit gas on me. Can I get past you? Oh, we just made it. And that's diecast done. So I'm going to get into the boss room here where the red dragon is, and I'm going to cheese the absolute shit out of it. In the next 3 boss fights, we're all going to cheese them. I just about forgot the split. So the split's wrong. I'm not actually behind. Well, I didn't actually lose time there, I think. So okay, I'm going to use item duplication. I think I had like 30 something left over. And then we're going to do this. So, boss fight starts, cutscene starts around about here. I'm in the wrong spot, there we go. I might have screwed this up, let's see. Okay, we haven't been attacked yet, so I didn't screw it up. But we're right on the edge of the arena for the boss fight. So the game goes, yep, you're in the area for the boss fight. We stand right here, just on the edge. Could have done that 2 cycles. Oh well. We stand right here on the edge. We will be considered as being in the boss fight. However, the game will not actually the actual boss, the red dragon there, for example, won't recognize that we're there. It won't attack us until we actually walk in, I think, to a certain range. And I'm going the wrong way. You know, I'm not going the wrong way. I'm meant to go this way. So there's 3 particular boss fights where you get loaded into the boss fights area, into the boss's area, or into the boss fight, but you're still just out of range. So the boss doesn't recognize you're there. The boss is loaded in and you can kill it, as you saw just then, but it won't attack you. So it's a cheese. It's an absolute cheese fest. And this is the main reason why I duplicated, went out of my way to grab the thrown axes of Ruin, because of the amount of damage they do. If I use them on normal enemies, they can potentially one-hit kill if I get lucky. And in the boss fights, they're the best thing to do damage. Rod of Fire is good, but does no damage to the Red Dragon, so not good. And the Frostbound, it's particularly good because against the Ice Worm, it will do a lot of damage, but that's the only place, really, where it has more of an effect over the Thrown Axe. And the Rod of Fire, you have to buy the axe. You're guaranteed to pick it up. Anyway, Rick's just telling us because it's finally updated and seeing that we've got all these gems. It's just his dialogue's updating to the point where he's saying, like, I fear for my safety. Caden's still alive. Or Caden's come back to life, and which is the final boss of this game. He's come back to life, and I fear for my safety. So he's going to piss off. And whilst he's pissing off... Okay, that's not good. I don't like that. That sells for nothing. I need more Rods of Shadow. Let's go off that. So I think I've ended up buying 13, 12. Okay. That still might not be enough. Okay, so the purpose of that is that in this next area, in the Frostbound area, there is the Mountain Pass, which is the last area before the Ice Worm boss fight, and it is horrible. So I need to buy what would have been 8 rods of shadows there, and that would have been enough to get me through to the boss fight. But with my last run, I found that... By the way, it's the best character in the game. She's not even a real character, she's just my personal favourite. So we're going to take these Rod of Shadows, and we're going to use them. And it's going to cast a sneaking ability on us. It's going to give us like a stealth ability. Oh my god, crab walk. Crab walking is bad controller. Lola man, get wrecked Ryan. Terrible speedrunner. I could just plug in another controller, but the problem there is that my computer, for whatever reason, will not recognize the controller's plugged in. Even if I unplug this controller in, if I unplug this controller and plug it back in, that is really unfortunate. It will just ignore the fact that I've plugged the controller back in, and it'll be like, yeah, you could use the controller, but you actually haven't plugged it in, even though it's already plugged in. My computer's weird like that. Okay. Oh, I managed to get it off. Nice. I lost a little bit of time there. It's okay. Alright, so you see Frostbound. You can already see, by the way, why I need a Rod of Shadows. These barbarians are terrible, terrible enemies to deal with. They're not the worst enemy in the game, but they are very annoying. They like to double attack. They like to throw stuff. They got the double swing, which they'll do, and they are wider than they appear. As a matter of fact, a lot of the enemies are like ever so slightly bigger than they appear. Barbarian Fort. Oh yay, got a gold. Nice. Another tight area there. Alright, so I've got to figure out my timing here. So through this first area, it shouldn't be an issue if I got the rod up. Yeah, cool. The only issue I've got right now is with this lag. I don't like it, and now I'm moving slowly. That's not good. I'm just going to have to take this. So as you can see, there are a lot of enemies there. The frame rate is turned to hell. Has dropped next to nothing because this game just can't load water and fire very well. It takes up a lot of power for the game to do that. Takes up a lot of stuff for the game to load in. Stuff like that. By the way, these barbarians also use what's called a berserk brew. You can pick up the berserk brew. As a matter of fact, in the same area I picked up the Thrown Axes of Ruin, that is where the berserk brew is contained. Unfortunately, it's no longer relevant to the speedrun. It used to be relevant. I used to go pick that up, and instead of picking up the Thrown Axe, or just obviously not going into that area on the 360 because you don't have to. Jeez, I don't like those enemies, the way they step around and stuff like that as well. Again, a lot of the enemies like to just step in front of you, and then they'll just kind of stand there for a second before attacking you. Should be able to get through here without relying on any rods. I'm going to do a big thing there. Good. And we got through this area nicely. So now this is where I desperately need the Rod of Shadows. I've got a YouTube short that I'm going to be putting up, and I'll pop it up on TikTok as well if I can get access to my TikTok account. If you do not have a Rod of Shadow here, you'll die. That's game over. This is definite game over spot. So I need multiple Rods of Shadow here. Rod of Shadows, Rods of Shadows. I need multiple of them here, so that way I can just quickly run through, not disturb anything here, be on my way. There we go. Now, these areas aren't that bad again. It's just going back to that middle choke point where if I'm not careful, I will get stuck there and I will die. So I'm going to time this intentionally. Also got to be careful where I do that because I could still get blocked by enemies there. These guys have no idea that I'm here, which is ideal. You want to just run through quickly, get back through the entrance of this area, and then use Avid Pursuit, Rod of Shadows. How many have we got? We got 5 left. So at the end of this area, I will have 4 remaining, which I will not be unhappy with. So that's the last gate I need to open. So that's all this area is about. It's just getting those gates open. It's just you need the rods of shadows. Otherwise, you're gonna die. They are a necessity in this area. So this is the gate to the boss area. There's nothing else to do but just go fight the boss. I've got 69 Thrown Axes of Ruin. That might actually be enough. And I nearly forgot to split there. We saved some time. Nice. Okay, cool. And as I said before, I'm just going to do the same thing here as I did in the Red Dragon fight. We are cheesing the fact that the boss is loaded in, but for whatever reason can't see me. Yeah, 69 was more than enough. And I'm getting some awkward throws here. We are running it a bit close. Never mind. Easy. Save 6 seconds as well. Nice. And we beat the ice swim, easy peasy. We get the ring of swiftness, which increases our attack speed, which is very nice. Oh. Alright. Now go into the last planar area. Or the first planar area if you're playing on the 360, because on the 360 version you can door hop, meaning you can just run up to this door. Instead of doing all the other areas, you door hop over every door to get to this door, and then you door hop over this door and go straight to the bone necropolis. And even in the bone necropolis, I've gotten to a point where I don't do anything that I do in this graveyard area. I just run straight to the end of the area, door hop, hit the trigger, come back down, hit the trigger. It's very hard. It's very finicky, and given how quickly you'll see I can run around in this area, it's not really worth it. So all I'm going to do is basically what I was doing in the last area, is hitting a bunch of levers to open a gate at the end of the area so I can just quickly get through and be on my way. So now we've hit all the levers, the gates open up, some enemies spawn in, we got a good spawn set, sometimes they can get in the way. We save 0.8 of a second. Not much, but yeah, it'll add up. So the Rod of Shadows might be a necessity here. Shouldn't be as long as I maneuver correctly. I'm not. This isn't working out. This isn't working out. Oh, I'm very glad I decided to buy more. That is very helpful. Oh, Rod of Shadows is right next to the Rod of Miracles. Okay, so I just went the wrong way. I did that in the last run as well. I did that earlier, didn't I? Yeah, in the last run. You should let me through. Skeletons. Just trying to be what? Can you get out of the way, please? Thank you. Please, thank you. Cool. And go this way. So this particular area, we have to go into 3 temples. There's no way you're blocking me. I can see the gap. I can see a gap. I'm not blind, game. Look at this. Yeah, these skeletons are assholes, by the way. I'm just going to use a Rod of Shadows here. And that way, these guys are all just going to be not paying attention. So you go into the shadows, you go into the temples, you grab 3 medallions. Need those medallions to open this door. Grab both the bell and a certain item. I'm gonna die here in a second. Oh, okay, that was a bit better than I was expecting it to be. Sweet. I'll take that, I'll take that. I don't have any anti-venom potions, do I? No. So next area I could use anti-venom potions, but I don't have them. Oh, that worked out quite well. Saved 17 seconds. Could have been 18 or 19 seconds, but I took a long route there. I've only got 19 axes here, so I might have to do an item dupe. At the back here. Right, I'm going to hide here for a second. I'm going to duplicate just a bunch of these because this could take a while, and a bunch of these because I could take a lot of deaths here. Once these guys start attacking, they do not stop. So very, very fast. That bow and arrow. throws aren't quite coming off. And that is affecting... Oh, I ran straight into that. I ran straight into that. I'm an idiot. That's gonna hit me, isn't it? Why are you throwing that way, buddy? Methinks America here. He's a bit retarded. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm taking the time to kill these enemies, it's because I need to open those gates. That's literally the only reason. It's frustrating. Might be able to just slip by this guy. Yep, no, not quite. Nearly did it. Now I'm just, again, opening gates, basically. That's all I'm doing here. Yes, nice, 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 nice. It's perfect. So skeletons aren't dead, they're just knocked over. But that is more than enough for me to be able to push past. Cool. Yeah. Ooh, ow. That's going to kill me. Yep, that's going to kill me. That's why we duplicated all of those raised dead amulets, because... yeah, that's what happens. Alright. But for the rest of this area, we're more or less in the quick clear. I'm going to go to that door that's been shown right here. It's now open. We go through. We're going to use the bell that we picked up to open up the end of this area. That way we can go through to the bone bridge. If you don't have this item, that door will not open. Fortunately, on the 360 version, it doesn't matter because you can just door hop up above. Excuse me. You can door hop up above that door. We save 36 seconds. That's good. You can just door hop up above that door and then drop back down into it, and it will let you hit the trigger. The trigger to open that door is literally just inside it. So the trigger to go through to the bone bridge is just inside the door there. I'm just going to zoom past everything. If I do this correctly, this should not take me much time at all to get through the bone bridge. I might do some damage here. No, these guys are slow. Good. As you can see from the arrows flying by, we can get hit from multiple angles, so gotta be careful. Just gotta pay attention. If I get hit, I've got to react accordingly. And those guys, I can't remember what they're called, but they like to be bastards like that. And the worms as well. I think those are literally just called worms or scalar worms or something like that. They are not fun to deal with. Much like our friends back in the dungeons area, they have like a literal laser beam they will shoot at you and hit you in the face with. And that laser beam will slow you down. You'll go into a slowed state of movement, as I did back in the dungeons. Ooh, that's a bad line. We got away with that though. See, bone bridge here, we are literally just running from point A to point B. There's nothing else to do. Unless you're going for all the soul shards, which are a secondary item that we don't need to beat the game. So we got told about back at the start of the game. We don't actually need them. Save a couple seconds there. I'm going to do a quick item dupe. Or at least check my items to see. Yeah, I've only got 17. Item dupe required. I'm just going to throw them all over for now. Oh man, check. 24. Oh, I've got so many raised dead amulets. Cool. So I've got a boss fight, not a boss fight. So I've got a guardian up here, like a mini boss that I've got to kill. In order to open the gate behind it. And as you can see, I've got all these other enemies also attacking me at the same time. There's that laser I was talking about. Oh my god, I'm slowed, so I can't attack properly. Wait here a second. Hopefully the slow effect goes away. It did not. It is still affecting, even though I physically do not have it on. That was annoying. Oh, okay. That will not do. That will not do. You need to leave. You need to leave right now. The fact that you got in here is bullshit to begin with. Hit. Lovely. So I'm losing time here. And now... Okay. Actually don't need that many of these. Okay, so this isn't yet another boss fight. Although this one's not so obvious because the boss hasn't... The Lich, he spawned in, but he's not physically brought himself before me. And yeah, the controller is playing up. So as you can hear in the background, oh, we're losing time. Knew we were. As you can hear in the background, the Lich is taking damage. He's there, he's taking damage. There's no health bar, but he is dying. Gonna take a little bit longer. Unfortunately, my throws are a bit rubbish. There we go. We're still ahead, but we lost 20 seconds. That'll be partially to the fact that we had such a terrible fight before we even got in here. Don't even need the money. I'm just gonna grab it anyway. Go for the portals. I'm gonna go straight to the Shadow Keep.
At last, you're here. I have risked my life to meet you.
So I think I still got 2 Rods of Shadows. I'm going to do a quick item dupe before I'm going to go into the Shadow Keep. I'm going to do a quick item dupe just on the Rods of Shadow. And you'll see why, because that area is incredibly painful without them.
And in turn, the magic of the gems. The portal you see behind me will bring you to his castle. Use the gems against him. The future of Pelor is in your hands.
1.5 ahead. So ideally, given how things went earlier, I should end up being 2 minutes ahead. It's not quite a sub 130, which was what I was hoping for, but it will have to do. So I'm going to save the game and duplicate. Time to dupe. Now, hopefully I've not stuffed up and thrown them out. I have not. It's good. 2, 4, 6. 8. And that should be enough. Yeah, we got 8. Sweet.
So we meet again.
Okay, so this area is not so bad. So I should only even need just a couple of them, but it's just later on it's gonna get so it's gonna get really bad. So this area is not too bad usually. So I should be able to get through here and go here and take a right and take a left, and that should probably. That's just not fair. Can I use my items, please? Okay, you see why I'm doing this, right? You see why I'm doing this. This area is not fun to be in. Okay, just pass by you, do that, use another one. And that isn't even the main area where I really kind of need this. It's around the corner here. So I want to drag this out as far as I can take this. Here should be good. Actually, that might have been a little early. But, ideally, if I've done that correctly, I shouldn't be getting swarmed right here. Good. That is what I needed desperately. What I can do now is I can just run by here. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck. Okay, we're good. There's enough room there, it's just with the camera angle, I couldn't see which way to go. Can you not, please? Okay, this is what I'm talking about, by the way. Enemies like to just do stuff like that. They will just move in your way, and they won't even attack you yet, but it'll be enough time for them to be in your way for long enough that you'll get swarmed. Okay, so we're just going to sneak back past here. Have a pursuit. Rod of Shadow. Now, when I go and hit the next two levers, I won't have anyone trying to bum me. You are somehow still following me. That is not supposed to be possible. That's alright, just that damage here. I think if I use the Rod of Miracles here, it will count as an action. Yeah. Just need it for this area. Okay, that went so much better. I don't think it was really any faster, but it's a lot less stressful just knowing that I can do this and dip. Even though the enemies are right here, since I don't have them on screen and they haven't already seen me, they will not attack. I think that's how that works. I'm not 100% certain on that, to be honest, but that appears to be the way it works now. I don't need a Rod of Shadows here. I don't have any left anyway. Gargoyles can sometimes be a real pain here, but otherwise, this is a freebie. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we saved the whole 52 seconds. That's definitely worth it. That is definitely worth picking up those rods, or duplicating them. I'm just going to find a way to make the money more consistent, which isn't difficult. If I've been doing well, then I should have excess, an excess of rods. Not rods, of raised dead amulets. Oh, don't. Lol, get hit. That's what you get for trying to block me. Lol, 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 lol. Miracle's nice. Alrighty. Grab this. Elixir of elixirs. I'm going to save now. And I'm soon going to have so much health, it's not going to be funny. So I've already got a plus 200 bonus to my beginning health, which as you've seen gives me heaps of health, which is what I need to get through the main portion of this game. Yeah, it's 3. It's not going to be 4 or 5 here, whichever is fine. Okay, never mind. I pressed A somehow before I pressed X. I didn't even want to do that. There we go. And now I'm going to have absurd HP stats. Maybe even in comparison to Nightmare difficulty. 15. Go from 20 to 100, then 100 to 200. Nope. 80. It should be 100. If not 120. Hopefully it's not what I've done. Yeah, 100 each. And just hold up this time. Whee! There we go. Alright, time for the absurdity. All of my abilities are going to go up by 200. I already have plus 200 on my constitution, so that's going to be plus 400. I have 1700 HP. Jesus Christ. Am I going to breach I'm easily breaching 2k HP here. Good lord. Did I split? I did split. I somehow double split as well. I died anyway, because I didn't use the Rod of Miracles. Okay. I want to go back one split. There we go. So we saved a whole minute. Something amount of time there, and the splits must have been buggy from before, because I shouldn't already be losing time. Maybe it's just sitting on my please get out of the way. Lol, you got hit. Get wrecked, buddy. Just had someone get hit. Go around you. Alright, so got a fire upcoming, and you're going to see the absurd amount of damage that I do now. The combination of the elixir of elixirs dupe, as well as we're just going to deal a whole bunch of damage here. There we go. Just like that, Beerless dealt with. So I've lost time there according to my splits. So I don't know what the best split is reading as. I'm going to assume that's bugged. And what I need to do here is fully level that up. Then put improved critical on. So now Frenzy's at a higher level. I want to do more damage and have faster attack speed. I've got that right. There's in some frames here on my emulator. As you can see, there's a lot going on screen. Now we're going to get the first of 3 fights against Caden here.
So this is how destiny means for it to end.
Alright, if I do this right, and save a bit of time in these 3 fights, I might get sub 130. I'll probably still just be off it. But we did have a bunch of time lost still in this run, so sub 130 is on the table. Absolutely on the table. Especially if I can work out. We lost 4 seconds. Rip the sub 130. It's not happening. But yeah. No, wait, no, not here. I was about to split. I didn't need to split though. Think of what's happened with my best segment there. Because I messed with the split, maybe it's now telling me that time is off or something. Still here by 3 minutes, so it's not like we have one. Alright, time for a Frenzy, run into the cutscene. Cutscene's short enough that the Frenzy will still be on. Just. And I'm flinging and missing, so I lost a second. If I do that right, I should save a bit of time. Cool. We're up to the very last area of the game now. I'm gonna get through this. Sweet. Shadow Spire 3. Last area. One big fight against Caden, we're done. So I'm not getting sub 130, that's a pipe dream. Sub 131 hopefully. Surely that's still gonna happen. The lag here is terrible, Jesus. Alright, last fight. Sub 131, maybe. Do this right, and surely I can get it. I've got improved critical. I'm taking poison damage, so that's not good. Fucking big asshole behind me got into the fight as well. I'm gonna lose time to that. Okay, he's just standing there now. Perfect. That works out for me. No sub 130, but surely sub 131 still. This gargoyle won't stop friggin' getting in the way. Come on. Big critical to finish it. We saved 10 seconds. 1:30:36. Nice. Got a gold split there with 10-second time save. Nice. So yeah, we can easily save half a minute somewhere in this run and get a sub 130. Or even just a par 130. Pretty nice. Okay, I'll definitely put this run up. This was actually a good run. This is my first ever any percent nightmare run on this game in forever. I think the last time I did one was at least 4 years ago.